XRP holders to be included in an airdrop. I've got details for you, and yeah, it's real. Does the Trump team own XRP? I've got those deets as well. We'll talk price action at the end. Atkins comes out and says, yo, we need regs. No kidding, girlfriend. Bigs are buying BTC.
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Happy Saturday, you absolute legends. How about we change the green for a little bit of blue to change things up? I actually like how the blue looks on cam. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Speaking of comments, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. You know I shared at the beginning of the next video. Dan Russell's got a hot take, says just in. The new Pope will have a rookie card and token. Vatican sources calling it a godsend. PSA 10 slabs with the Pope. Would you get some PSA 10 cards? Trick dropping massive support on the channel. Thank you very much, Trick. And remember, ice in heat, and end on ice. The man who keeps it real. Thank you, my friend. Well, thank you very much, Trick, for everything. I appreciate the emails more than you know. One Monkey, One Typewriter says, I'd be in the top 1% of Klaus coin holders if it came with a personalized workout plan and a meet and greet with Klaus. Think about it. It's not a bad idea. Good way to add some utility to the token. Jim James says, I thought you said you were getting naughtiness into the end of the video. I did. I had it in the screen segment. What I'll do is this. I'll have that video linked at the end. You see this segment right here where there's like a me in the bottom corner screen? Yeah. At the end of that segment in the video linked at the end, there's going to be something super naughty. Look for it. It's a little dong on dong handshake. Bitcoin sitting at 94,101, ETH is 1792. Still no ETH at 2,000. Come on, girlfriend. Swee's deep in the red because it was deep in the green. Pumps, dumps. No, mostly pumps on Swee. XRP's at 219 while BNB's at 604. XLM's at 28.9 while LCP's at 527. Let's talk Semler. Scientific, that is. They made some more BTC purchases. So it's not just the big mega whales, it's also the kind of mid-sized whales. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell else to call it, so I called it a mid-sized whale this Saturday morning. Saturday morning cartoons with Klaus, or Café mit Klaus. Between February 14th, Valentine's Day, and April 24th, Semler Scientific acquired another 111 BTC for about $10 million with an average purchase price of $90,000. Yeah, they're in the green because BTC's at $94,000 right now. Guess what? They are still buying. Why? Because they believe in it. And I'm sharing this with you because you're seeing the players out there over the last couple years say, yo, BTC strategic reserves, we believe, so we're going to keep buying. So whether it's your bigs like MicroStrategy, your Japanese versions like MetaPlanet, or your Semler Scientifics, who, by the way, they're a healthcare tech company. They're getting into these strategic reserves. Now, I shared with you a story yesterday about the Swiss National Bank saying no to BTC. So just as some players say no, some players are continuing to say yes. And remember, my job is to bring you news, good, bad, happy, or sad. Now, does Trump own XRP, their World Liberty Financial Crypto Investments? Well, let's find out. The Trump family's crypto project, WLFI, has a number of different crypto investments, and it's all linked in the description down below. World Liberty Financial launched on September 16th when then President-elect Donald Trump announced the move on X. Oh, okay, what do we got? On January 20th, the day Trump was inaugurated, World Liberty Financial announced the second token sale. Massive demand. They then used that to do what? To buy. And here's what we got up on the screen. Does Trump team own XRP? No, they don't. Do they own XLM? No, they don't. What do they own? Mostly USDC, 25%. Wrapped BTC, 13%. They own then some ETH, some USDT, some TRX. Gross, girlfriend. Some staked ETH, some USDT, some white, some MNT, some Move, some Avalanche, some Say, and some Ondo. Yeah, does that kind of surprise you? By the way, the majority of their holdings are in what? They're in stable coins. Okay? Just sharing it with you. Paul Atkins promises a new era of crypto regulation. All right, there's something you have to pay attention to this. They had a crypto roundtable meeting yesterday. They have meetings scheduled all the way through June. What does that tell you? You're not going to get crypto regs. You might get stablecoin regs before June, but you're not going to get crypto regs at least until June. Why would you get crypto regs while they're still holding roundtable meetings? They're holding these roundtable meetings so that these crypto execs can tell Atkins and the SEC exactly what they need to have fixed. So they're not going to have regs and then hold a roundtable meeting. That makes no sense. So you want regs in crypto? You at least got until June to make the juiciness happen. Now, I said there's some XRP airdrop action. Yeah, comes from Charles. Charles Hodgkinson confirms XRP integration and midnight airdrop for holders. Hodgkinson sounded very positive about Cardano's work with Ripple. He shared that soon XRP will be supported in Cardano's Lace wallet, allowing users to store their XRP safely. He confirmed this feature is in development, but didn't specify when it will be rolled out. XRP holders will also be included in the Midnight Airdrop, Cardano's new privacy project. Earlier, he shared that the night airdrop will reach 37 million users, including XRP holders, across 8 blockchains, including BTC, ETH, Cardano, and XRPL. As soon as I get more details, I'll bring it to you. How do you feel about this? Is this Cardano, XRPL, Ripple partnership, is this a big nothing burger? Is this just a big ploy from Charles to bring some juice back on over to ADA? Let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. All right. This is not good. 13 out of 100 right now, BTC dominance. What does that mean? Of the top 100 cryptos, only 12 of them are beating BTC. That means the rest of them, BTC's beating them. Yeah, that's not good, girlfriend. Volume right now is starting to get a little bit quieter. We're going into the weekends. We're down 8% to 90 billion in volume. Market cap 2.95 billion. We're okay with that. Fear and greed, we're sitting neutral right now at 53. XRP price, we're holding actually pretty strong volume right now at 3 billion overall. Let's swing it on into those candlesticks to see if anything cool jumps out at us. Again, I think we're going to have muted action until we get tariff resolution. This is the 15-minute up on the screen, and what do you see here? A lot of support above the $2 mark here for the last couple weeks, but rejection at the 230 mark. Market isn't going to price XRP above 230 unless we get some tariff news or some other really, really good news that can really push that optimism up there. It's not going to be regs because we know we're not going to get crypto regs until in June or after. Stablecoin regs probably aren't going to help out XRP and the rest of the market like that except for stablecoins. So we're waiting for tariffs. Gold pulled back a little bit, so you know what I'm going to do. Sunday night, I'm going to watch the gold market. I'll let you know what happens with that, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. But right now, what's the real deal? The real deal is volume is still strong. I'm happy about that. Do I expect much volatility this weekend? No, probably not so much. Now, if something wonky happens, yeah, I'll share it with you. But right now, XRP support well above $2, but girlfriend, I don't think we're touching 230. So my alerts right now, I'm going 210 on the low, 225 on the high, and anything above or below that, I'm going to be bringing you the news. I'll tell you, I'm going to be so happy once this tariff stuff is over with, because then we can get back to regular life in crypto. And then we start dealing about regs. And then we're going to be tired of talking about regs all the time. But seriously, I've been looking at the calendars and there's no updates for dates in regards to stable coins, whether it's the House or the Senate. And that's not good because we're definitely looking at May at the earliest for that. Now, if we keep getting delays, we're going to be looking at June then for stablecoin regs, which then does what? It pushes the rest of crypto regs even further out. Yeah, and think about it. Atkins just got confirmed a few days ago. Trump got in office in January, and we got the confirmation of the SEC in everyone in April. January to February, February to March, March to April, 3 months to confirm that guy? Yeah, we don't move fast here in the United States. No, Trump doesn't own XRP, so don't believe any of those Twitter posts. No, Trump doesn't own XLM, World Liberty Financial, none of that crap. But he does own a bunch of stables and does own a ton of TRX, which is really, really weird because that's Justin Sunworld, and I don't touch that kind of crap. Speaking of touching it, touch that subscribe button so we can beat Papa John's. They got about 1,800 more subs than us, and our goal is to beat Papa John's. Maybe we could beat Papa John's before stablecoin regs comes out. Actually, that's probably a pretty good goal because, to be honest with you, the United States government's slow as shit, so we got a really good chance of that happening. But right now, it really is all about tariffs, but the market's doing surprisingly well, keeping the volume where it is, especially with XRP. So XRP staying hot, naughty, spicy, and relevant, and we're happy with that. So as more news breaks, I'm going to share it with you. So let's see what happens this Saturday, and of course, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What was that? Oh, it was choo-choo bitches.